Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I'm here with a currently reading tag. I found this tag on Aaron Facer's YouTube channel, so I'll link his video down below as well as the original video. And I'll have the questions there too if you want to film your own video. I think it's useful. I found this tag to be just really interesting because it talks about your reading preferences and stuff, so yeah. I love tags like that. So I have my phone here. Question number 1, how many books do you usually read at once? I used to be the type of person that would read one book at a time, and now I have 3 on the go. So I am taking part in the It read along. I'm behind schedule actually, but that's fine. I'm reading A Fool's Alphabet by Sebastian Faulks, and I'm reading Kingsbridge, The Evening and the Morning by Ken Follett. I was never like this. I never got plots or characters confused, but I don't know why I would only read a book at a time. I'm enjoying the experience of reading more than one book at a time, but question number 2 is important for this situation. So I'm just going to read question number 2 and continue. If you're reading more than one book at a time, how do you decide when to switch to reading the other book? Do you read a certain amount of pages in each, for example? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm reading 3 books at a time, but sometimes I feel like I'm only reading one. Because I tend to focus on one book and I consider that to be my main read. So with it, I am behind schedule, but as a way to sort of help me get through it, because it is a big book and sometimes I get really tired, I'm trying the audiobook. It's my first audiobook, and I listened to a chapter, and I was able to follow the story, and I was afraid I was going to get distracted, but that didn't happen. But I don't listen to it all the time, only when I'm doing house chores and stuff, so I'm not reading it every day. So it is not my main read. Then we have The Evening and the Morning. I started this one before this one. I was reading it as my main read, and then I got to this chapter that was just really heavy. I was, a lot to process. And I was going to the pool that day, and I just had to put it down. And I said, no, I need a break now. Okay, you just stay there and you think about what you did. And I decided to pick this one up because it was, and it is quite short in comparison. Now I feel like I'm focusing on this one more. Maybe because it is shorter. That's what I mean. I'm currently reading 3 books, but not really, because I tend to focus on one. Question number 3. Do you ever switch bookmarks while you part way through a book? I just pick up a random bookmark and I use it. Sometimes I don't have bookmarks with me. I started this book that day when we went to the pool, and I forgot the bookmark, so I had to dog-ear a page. And I know that some people have PTSD with that, so I'm sorry, it's not a huge problem with me. I already have a bookmark. I got this flashcard thing from a book that the publisher sent to me for school, but I also use book depository bookmarks, like this one that, like this one that I colored. I don't have fancy bookmarks. I don't buy bookmarks, like people buy bookmarks. I find that very strange. Sometimes I just pick up a random piece of paper that I have in my bag. It's not a big deal. I do have a fancy one that a friend got for me, a Harry Potter one. It's just really heavy. It's not very easy to use, so it's nice to have it, but I can't really use it. Question number 4. Where do you keep the book you're currently reading? Usually the books I'm currently reading are always in my bedroom, but then they just go around the house with me. If I go to the living room, the book comes with me, sometimes to the kitchen. Today, just to give you an idea, this one was in the bedroom. This one was in my bag because I carried it around all day. This one was in the kitchen. So it really depends, but usually they're in my bedroom or they end up there. Question number 5. What time of day do you spend the most time reading? So this is a follow-up. They are always in my bedroom, or they end up in my bedroom because I read a lot before I go to bed. That's when I usually read the most. During the week, sometimes I read just a couple of pages, but during the week I have to read before I go to bed. I don't have time to read during the day. And at the weekends, it depends. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, but usually in the evening, like late evening after dinner, before I go to bed and go to sleep. Question number 6. How long do you typically read for in one go? Again, it depends. Right now I'm enjoying my time off, so I'm not working. So it really depends. But during the week, like a normal week after work, sometimes I'm really tired and I can read for like 20 minutes and that's it. Sometimes I can read for, 45 minutes. It's really difficult during the week to read for more than 45 minutes to an hour. An hour is a stretch. That usually happens during the weekends because I have more time, obviously. I always try to read a little bit every day, but sometimes I'm very exhausted from work and I can't. It's a good day, I'm not too tired. An hour probably, but it's difficult. At the weekends, an hour, hour and a half. Question number 7. Do you read hardcovers with the dust jacket on or off? I don't have a lot of hardcovers. They're not very common here in Portugal. But when I read hardcovers, I remove the dust jacket. I think it gets in the way. Hardcovers are already so difficult to read because they are so much heavier in comparison. And I think the dust jacket just gets in the way. Sometimes it gets damaged because you're reading in bed or you're carrying it around in your bag. It's just, yeah. If I have to read a hardcover, the dust jacket comes off and I'll put it back on whenever I finish it. But I don't have a lot of hardcovers and it's not very common here in Portugal to buy hardcover. I would actually like to know because I follow or subscribe to a lot of booktubers from the US and I've noticed that people tend to buy a lot of hardcovers there. I don't know if that's just common, if they're the same price. Here they're more expensive. And you don't have all of them available. If you would like to get, I don't know, the hardcover of this one, for example, I don't know if it exists or not. Sometimes you have to order it because the bookshop doesn't have it. But I actually, for example, I've never seen the hardcover for this one. I'm using this as an example because it is a Portuguese translation. But even the original ones, like this one, I've never seen the hardcover for this one. So yeah, let me know because I was wondering that myself the other day. But I do think that it is more common in the US than here. Question number 8. Which position do you mainly use to read? So this is the reading chair. We call it the reading chair. We have a table here with books. This is where I film my sit-down videos and this is where I read. Usually I just read like this. I'm sitting down. We have the couch. I'll show you in a moment. I'll add a clip, but we have the couch next to the reading chair and my legs are just stretched on the couch and I'm just sitting down. Sometimes I'm curled up like this when it's really cold. When I go to bed, I also read sitting down. It's really hard for me to read lying down because it's not comfortable. So this is the reading chair I was sitting on and we have the couch next to it. So I sit here and I stretch my legs and basically this is the table that I was telling you about. I have a bunch of books here. These 3 are just here because I needed more books for my camera, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see me. So they're not supposed to be here. These are the books that are supposed to be here, as well as my current reads. Question number 9. Do you take the book you're currently reading with you everywhere you go? I take my book everywhere with me, but I don't take my book to work. I used to when I worked far away and I had to commute. I would take the metro, the train. I can't read in the bus. But now, you know, whenever I have breaks at work, I use them to just get some work done, basically. As a teacher, I use all the little breaks that I have during the day to get some work done, so I don't have to do it when I get home. That way I can relax more. But other than that, I take my books everywhere. Everywhere. Even when I know that I won't have time to read it, there's always a chance. So just in case, it's always in my bag. But today I carried this around with me the entire day and I didn't have a chance to read it, but usually I do. Question number 10. How often do you update your progress in the book you're currently reading on Goodreads? I just started using Goodreads again, and I update my progress at the end of the day. Simply because sometimes I'm reading in the morning, I'm reading in the afternoon, but I know that I'll always read, even if it's just a couple of pages, I'll always read something before I go to bed. So I'll just update the progress then, and you know, for whatever book. And yeah, I'm happy that I'm using Goodreads again. I don't have a challenge for 2022, and I don't think I'll set challenges from now on, just because I think they put a lot of pressure on me. But I'm happy that I'm back. I'm finding it useful. The app is looking really good now, so yay for that. Question number 11. Who would you like to tag? Just you. You are tagged. If you enjoy the questions, you know, film your own video, let me know, and I would love to watch it. If not, you can answer the questions in the comments as well. That's fine. Let me know if we are similar, if we have, if we share the same reading habits or not. But yeah, you're tagged. I'll add a clip of the couch and reading chair situation. But that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.